Well, hello, how's it going, everybody? Welcome to Chicago. Here we are at Lake in Michigan. Spectacular weather day here. 78 degrees here. Maybe we'll touch 80, but low humidity, blue skies. It's almost a carbon copy of yesterday. A little warmer. John James, how you doing there? Thanks for tuning in there. Happy Wednesday. Yeah, we're just after the noon hour. Let's head through the loop here. We haven't been in the loop in about a week here. We went to the Riverwalk yesterday. Today would be a great day to head to the Riverwalk. I thought about heading to the lake, but we were at the lake this morning. We walked in and saw the sunrise there, so I said, let's head over towards the Sears Tower. We'll see if we can make it to the south branch of the Chicago River. We'll cross the street here. Wow, that's a nice suit there. Look at that. Let's follow this guy here. He's pretty dapper. How you doing there? I like the style there. It's nice. So here we'll head right into Lake Street. See, there's the view of the Wrigley building there. Down Michigan Avenue. Grant Park, Millennium Park's that way. We went to the Bean this morning too. So head over. Hey, how you doing there, Dave, Denise, Amber, Miss Mackenzie there, Sharon, yeah, Sharon and Mackenzie there, Dave, Denise, Amber, Danny, Dave, Niagara, USA there. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Yeah, look at the Broken English Taco Pub. They're all set up. They're ready for Dia de los Muertos, which is still over a month away here. Got the windows open here. Yeah, sit there. The nice ceilings there. Oh, how you doing? Want to show the mural there, the J.C. Rivera mural there. Yeah, Lorraine, how you doing there, Amber? Yeah, thanks for saying hello there, John James, to Dave and Mackenzie and Danny and everybody else there. Yeah, the whole bunch is in here. Thanks for joining us for lunch bunch here. We got, there's the, yeah, that looks like tires there. It's the grill of a car. When you like, form follows function there. Look, there's the green line heading around the bend there. Seas of the city there. Look at this group here. They're all dressed up there. There, the elevated train there, the CTA train rounding the bend there at Lake and Wabash. Hey, Elephant Castle. I guess we came back this way yesterday. That's why I'm at that deja vu there. But we'll head this way. We'll go past the Chicago Theater. And nobody's coming there, so we'll there's looking south on Wabash. Panda Express. Look at this nice vista here. You can look down Wabash, see all those skyscrapers that look out over Grant Park there. Yeah. So we'll go by the Fashion Nails there. They're always sitting full there. Look at that, Fashion Nails. Men and women get their nails done. How you doing? Dunkin' Donuts. World runs on Dunkin'. There, we'll go past the side entrance to Chicago Theater. There's the Cottage Grove Green Line. That's around there. You can see it around the bend here. Look at this. I like getting this view like this. You get it round in the bend there. It looks like it's heading into the building. Amazing that the train can navigate these tight spaces, the tight turns there. That's a 90-degree turn there on a street. Paula, how's it going there? Yeah, thanks everybody for tuning in there. He's taking a picture of it too. It's not just me. Other people catching scenes of the city there. How you doing there? So we'll head over to State Street, that great street. We'll cruise through Daily Plaza, see if anything's happening. I guess the farmers market's tomorrow. Maybe tomorrow we'll head down towards Buckingham Fountain just to see if they're setting up for Taste of Chicago. It's going to be in Grant Park. But look, they're working. Yeah, they've been working on this intersection, especially across the way. they've been working on it for a long time. I guess it's moving down this way. So we missed the light here, but looks like they got part of the street blocked off. So since they got part of the street blocked off here, we'll go out in the street. We'll get this somewhat unique view here. They're taking photos there, the Chicago Theater. Maybe we can cross the street here. It looks like traffic's not moving anyway, so we'll cross the street here real quickly where traffic moves. There, squeeze. Hannah Gadsby here, Chicago Theater. There's the Torture Museum, Medieval Torture Museum. There, ESPN Chicago.
That's how that started with the running game, is when you went to New England. Yeah, right? Yeah, Belichick.
There's Chicago Theater, State Street. Yeah, I wonder why they got the northbound lanes closed off here on State Street. But it's rare. Usually there's like a truck or something parked there so we can get a nice vista of the marquee here from street level. Yeah, squeeze. How's it going, Tara? Yeah, the Gene Siskel Film Center. So I think they're having the film festival. Did I miss it? There was a films festival. I think some of it was, is it happening this weekend or was it last weekend? There was a film festival, or is a film festival happening. There's always so much going on. I can't keep up with everything. I missed the Art Festival. There was an art festival on Labor Day. It was an EDM music festival. You know, I like those, but of course I was distracted with so many other things. There's the Muddy Water mural there on the side of the building there. So we'll head around. We'll go around to Nederlander Theater here. Harry Potter, the Cursed Child. And the Cursed Child. See, everything that can be a musical will be a musical. Back to the Future, Harry Potter. We were joking about that. There's the bike lane. People using the bike lanes here. I've ridden this many times. You guys know. Hey, the Blick. Look at that. Look at that marquee there. Nederlander right above it. Harry Potter. People are messed up. Tempted by the fruit of another. Somebody threw a rock? Really? Yeah, of course. Yeah, you know, and maybe that's why they have the curtain down there. You know, you couldn't see the live thing. Everything that can happen will happen. It only takes a few people to mess it up for everybody else. But yeah, that's pretty bold to do that. I mean, unless they were wearing a mask, you could see your identity. It's like, you know, why record yourself doing something that you could be charged for? You know, there's a we'll try to get across the street here. It looks like they're asking people for donations here. So it looks like, let's see if something there. We got the light here. I was saved by the bell here. We'll cross the Goodman Theater here. Dearborn Street. We'll head over through Daily Plaza. I don't know if anything's I don't think too much is happening here. We'll just cut through here. Yeah, it scared the newscasters. I bet it did. I'll look to see if I can find a clip of that because, yeah, see, positive, negatives, everything they try to get so people can interact, and then of course people wanted to interact in a negative way. I guess they didn't like the news. I know it's not funny, and thanks for letting us know there, Dahmer. And hey, the Wizard, how you doing there? Thanks everybody. Did I miss anybody else? Dahmer, and hey, they got something, Amber. Yeah, they got something said. They're doing the step dancing. Yeah, they're doing the step dancing. You know, we talked with Fred there on Dearborn Street. Everybody liked the video. Fred gave us words of wisdom here. They're doing the step dance in here, so let's check it out here. Here's the Picasso, Daily Plaza here. Channel 2 News is over there. Yeah, they're doing the step dancing here. Yeah. Isn't it nice they do this? They got the dance floor set up there. Yeah. You know this song? Hey, Amber, how's it going? Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
We're doing Chicago style stepping this afternoon on the plaza. That's right, we're stepping under the Picasso.
Yeah.
And we can teach you a basic 8 count.
Yeah, they'll teach you how to do it.
Are you ready?
Yeah, you're gonna do it. Yeah. People sitting out here.
Those of you who know how to step, please come over and join us as well, partner.
Yeah. What a beautiful day to be dancing on the plaza here. There's Picasso. So tomorrow they'll be doing the farmers market, so there'll be more
Those of you who know how to
activity
step,
here.
come on over. Have some fun.
Wow, look at this. So I gotta film this. Every day we catch something that newsworthy here. Let's go over to the Thompson Center. Look, they got the curtain wall mostly removed from the top. People in Chicago, you of course remember, see, we're at Daily Plaza, you know where we're at here. If you ever had to do jury duty, you probably went through this building. Here's the Thompson Center. It used to be the State of Illinois building. This is City Hall, Cook County building. You've seen Blues Brothers. They crashed the Bluesmobile right there and had one of the big final scenes there. When they filmed the Blues Brothers, this building was not here. This was the Thompson Center. When the Blues Brothers movie was filmed in 1980, this was a Greyhound bus station that they moved. Now it's south. It's in the South Loop. And that bus station is in danger of being shut down and redeveloped because someone owns the land and they want to build housing or something. But here's Google's redeveloping this. We've been talking about for a long time. Look at that. You can see the structure. Helman Jans, the architect, original from the 80s. You can see the structure of the Thompson Center, the State of Illinois building. They're replacing the glass curtain wall. That glass was very expensive when Helman Jans, very controversial that the state and the city spent so much money on an architecturally controversial building in the 80s. And the atrium was always problematic. It was hard to heat, hard to cool down. They're going to replace it with new environmentally advanced glass. Advances in technology that's been made in e-glass, environmentally efficient glass, and they're going to replace that curtain wall. Yeah, they're keeping the outer structure there, Michael Anderson. They're keeping the outer structure. They're going to try to maintain the design intent of Helman Jans' original design. They're going to redo the plaza, and yeah, they're keeping the outer structure. Yeah, the Chicago Temple, the United Methodist Church. Yeah, we'll walk right past that again. I just want to get this. The Thompson Center here. We're at Clark and Randolph here, and we'll keep you up to date with the progress on that. Yeah, this is the United Methodist Church here. We've gone inside the chapel at the bottom. I haven't been to the chapel at the top. There's a beautiful chapel way at the top. When they built this, First United Methodist Church goes way back to the founding of Chicago. That's why it's here. It was a church when Chicago was a little bitty town. It was like a log cabin church, and they had an original church which was much smaller. And then in the 1920s, the early 1920s, they decided there was so much demand in the location. It was right in the center of the loop here. So they realized if they financed and expanded, built offices, so built a chapel on the floor, ground floor, built like 20 floors of offices, and then put a chapel at the top, and there's a real little bitty one at the top too. And it's a multi-use church combined with offices. How many office buildings do you see combined with the church? And when it was completed, it was the tallest church steeple in the world. It rivaled the Cathedral of Cologne, Germany, which shows you how tall the Cologne, Germany cathedral was, because it's almost as tall as that. Isn't that amazing? And there's Daily Plaza we just walked through. They're doing the stepping. Am I streaming okay here? But hey, we checked out the Thompson Center. We'll get across Washington Street here. We'll try to get down to we'll get over to South Street. Yeah, we'll cut over here so we can see the beautiful skyscrapers along LaSalle Street here. We'll go by City Hall here. Thanks everybody for tuning in. We'll get the nice vista down LaSalle Street, but we'll leave the Daily Plaza area here. Here's the Burnham Center. There used to be a food court there, but I don't know if there still is. This is on the National Register of Historic Places here. Hey, Grubhub. The Burnham Center, Daniel Burnham. Yesterday we went by on Astor Street where Root, he was an architect named Root, Burnham and Root, Halliburton and Root. He lived right there in the Gold Coast. So did Montgomery Ward. And it was Louis Sullivan's birthday yesterday. Thanks, Tara, for reminding me of that. And we saw Louis Sullivan designed housing there on Astor Street, the Charlie Persky House. And there was an event going on at the Archbishop's residence. Yeah, the Methodist, Northwestern University. Yeah, look how all these universities are associated with churches. Thanks for the good information. So Northwestern's associated with Northwestern's associated with the Methodist Church, and of course Loyola and DePaul are associated with the Catholic Church. I don't know. I think University of Chicago is pretty secular, but if it's anything, it's probably whatever the Rockefellers were. The Rockefellers donated heavily to the University of Chicago, and that's why there's a big cathedral there. And there we just turned on LaSalle Street, and look at the amazing Art Deco skyscrapers here. The canyon of banks that used to be centered here. The financial district of Chicago historically, of course, the Board of Trade, the Federal Reserve is down this way. And hey, how you doing? How you doing? YouTube. Yeah, thank you. How's it going? That's great. That's awesome. Thanks for saying hello. That's great. See people just saying, interacting here on LaSalle Street. It's great. Look at this is the LaSalle Street building. Look at the detail. I think we went inside this lobby. It's just amazing, the detail of one LaSalle Street building here on LaSalle Street. These, let's see. Let's see if we can check this out here. See, here it is. Carl Witzum and John Burns Architect, 1929. Look at this amazing detailing, this Art Deco. Just, these are like heating and cooling vents that keep the lobby, a cushion of air there over the revolving doors. They got a restaurant here. It's the Potbelly. Oh, this is a beautiful lobby here, this Art Deco. Yeah, thank you so much. Look at this elevator lobby. The One LaSalle Bank building here. And look at the doors here. And you could imagine, some of the other spaces. Here's the letterbox and the stairs here. So, hey, look, find your balance. The Einstein with John Belushi there. Go to college there and learn some relativity.
On this side, we have the Beatles.
Oh, the Beatles? Oh, good, thank you. Yeah, that's awesome, thank you. Look at these posters here. Find your balance here. There's the Beatles, and that's the Sex Pistols. The Beatles and the Sex Pistols. Look at that. Beaver, leave it to Beaver. And Modern Family. Look at that. How everything's evolved here and keeps on changing. I like those. That's great. Thank you so much. Thanks for letting me film in here. This is beautiful. Yeah, architecturally significant Fidelity investments. You too. Thank you. Thank you. Appreciate it. So here we'll, very nice security there. Appreciate it. Thanks for letting me film in there. Did you see that, Denise? Yeah. May. See, we showed the Beatles and the Sex Pistols. You remember the Sex Pistols, right? God Save the Queen? No, I know it was pretty controversial, even to this day, what the Sex Pistols got away with. They were banned. They were banned from playing in the United States. They were banned from playing in the UK. That's why they had to come to the United States. And then they booked them on like Texas and middle of nowhere, and people didn't know how to react to their music, and they broke up at like the peak of their fame. It's just but the Beatles, had a completely different problem. That's the building we were just in, the one LaSalle Street building. Look at this building here. You see how even set back, the tower is hidden back behind the corner there, the Chase building there. And here we're at Madison and LaSalle, very important intersection here, Madison and LaSalle. You see how we can look down to the Board of Trade. Yeah, Naya, how you doing there? Thanks for tuning in. See, they got the Compass Rose there. We'll go past the State Bank of India here. We'll keep the Board of Trade there in the background. Yeah, you remember the Beatles are great. That's why I'm so happy the Beatles. See, we lost the Beatles song because, when a lot of that music went silent on TikTok, it was because one of the record companies was mad at TikTok for using AI. How you doing? Yeah, this is and now it's back. So I was able to use "Here Comes the Sun," George Harrison's. He was still with the Beatles there. I think that was on the White Album. No, it was on the one where they crossed the street there, Abbey Road there. Yeah, I think that's where "Here Comes the Sun" was on that album. And yeah, we all love the Beatles. Crosses generations here. Look at the State Bank of India. But the British influence on American music is amazing. Of course, a lot of the British, like the Rolling Stones, they were influenced by Chicago Delta Blues, Muddy Waters, B.B. King, and rhythm and blues, and then went to England. Led Zeppelin sent it back to us in Led Zeppelin form. Isn't that amazing? The echo chamber of musical influences playing back across the ocean there. But here's the Board of Trade here. We'll cross the street here. We'll get back in the shadow here. I just want to film those facades there. Either side of the street here, it's amazing architecture, how the Northern Trust Company, how they just added 2 floors to the top of it. And then there's like that one, they added a whole skyscraper and just kept the facade. CIBC, Monroe Street, in LaSalle here, we got 1225. So we'll barely have enough time to round the, there's a fountain over there. Sears Tower, we'll round the Sears Tower, and then we'll start heading back. Yeah, the Zeppelin, get the lead out. Yeah, Northern Trust Building. And Dahmer, you know this stuff. BMO. There's a new Harris Tower across the river. And I guess he was BMO Harris. I don't know if it still is here. The Federal Reserve's down here. Remember one time we went to the Fed Museum, they got all the money. And it's a free museum. Maybe we'll go back to that, but we'll wait till the wintertime. The weather's too nice today. Look at this guy, he's on the unicycle, he's sitting on it. That's the way to do it. I would do that too, just, hey, that's great. Yeah. Cruising down up LaSalle there. Yeah, 50s and the 60s. That was a good era too. It's had so much great music. And, well, the Beatles is part of that early. They have stuff from the early 60s all the way to the late 60s. But yeah, 50s music. Thanks for tuning in, May. Hope you're doing good there. Look at this building. So this building kind of references the old Masonic building, which used to be on State Street. This is on LaSalle. This is, of course, U.S. Bank. I think it was something else. Here's the City National Bank and Trust Company. Look at the scale of this building. And there you can see the Sears Tower right there. Everywhere you look, we got the Rookery building. Adams and LaSalle there on the corner. Look at the Board of Trade here. It's amazingly... here, we'll cross the street so we can film the Rookery building here. And we've gone inside of it. I got TikToks where we go inside. Such a beautiful space. Here, we'll forego it for now because if you really want to see the inside, I've got several TikToks both on YouTube and TikTok where we go inside there and check out the Frank Lloyd Wright redesign, the glass atrium, and you can find it online there. Just type in Rookery building, Frank Lloyd Wright interior lobby, and you'll get videos, images, history, all kinds of information about it. There, the Rookery building on LaSalle Street here. You worked at that building? They have an old law library, private bar. Oh, I bet. Wow, I would like to see that. Is that publicly accessible? Do you have to work in the building to get there? See, here's the. I bet you do. Here's the Sears Tower, Willis Tower. Fosler, Kahn, and Graham. Hey, it's nice. Yeah, they're taking some nice photos there. Here's the Board of Trade here. We're going by the Federal Reserve. See, there's Wintrust Financial. It mirrors the Federal Reserve building here, these columns. I always feel like you're in Petra or something, or some ancient, like, Roman Circus Maximus, except for this Art Deco building with the Native American references up there by the clock on either side there. And actually that's like just a Native American on the right, and on the left is some other cloaked figure, looks like a druid. With Alan Jackson. Federal Reserve Bank. See, here's where the Money Museum. See that we went inside there. There's the Money Museum inside those bars there. So we'll head. What is Jackson? We're on Jackson here. 77 degrees. Yeah. Old Commercial Bank building. Old Continental Bank building. Yeah, now it's Wintrust. Thank you. Yeah, all these have changed names. Even like U.S. Bank building wasn't always U.S. Bank. Everything. Nothing's constant but change. But here we'll head over underneath the Sears Tower, and then we'll make a right. We'll start heading back up Wackerd. Loop of Chicago. There's Wells Street. Look at these giant planters, which is good. It kind of defends you from the cars there. Dolores, how you doing there? Heather B, thanks for checking in there. Yeah. So Mary Therese, how you doing there? Yeah. So here we'll get across the street here real quickly. 311 South Wackerd here. This will be a nice view looking up Wells Street with the light filtering there. Look at that. That's the Quincy station above us. And there's where it makes the bend there and goes down Van Buren. Look at this 209 building. Here we'll cross the street here so we'll get a better view to the Sears Tower here. Hopefully. Maybe. There it is. See the multiple step backs there. The 9 tubes, square tubes, and only 2 go to the top. Look at these terracotta pieces on the bottom. Look at that contour there. Carries through the building there. There it is, Sears Tower, 1,400 feet tall, and that's without the towers. The towers are 1,700, 50 years old. When it was built, it was the tallest in the world. It lasted for about 25 years until the Petronas Towers in Kuala Lumpur, and then of course the Chinese towers, Taipei Tower, and then the Burj Khalifa and all the other towers in Dubai that are just dwarf it. they said that the Burj Khalifa was modeled after Lake Point Tower in Chicago, with kind of how it flares out. There's the Sears Tower, the full height. Doesn't go, it only goes straight up. You can see it from Wacker. We'll see that when we get over to Wacker here. We'll go in this nice little plaza here. They got the whirligigs and stuff for the 311 South Wacker. There were supposed to be 3 of these. They only built 1 of them. And I don't know. It's amazing how much commercial office space was built in the late 80s. It's like it was almost overbuilt. Several buildings were built all at once. But look at the Sears Tower there. Oh, sorry to hear that. Yeah, I saw some people on TikTok. I knew there was something going on about a school shooting, and I saw people were live. It's very disturbing. I know we don't. Shows you there's violence everywhere. It's just, you know, the horrible thing that happened on the Blue Line over the Labor Day weekend here in Chicago, and our hearts go out to Georgia, and hopefully they'll get it resolved there. Is it still active, or is it over? We're talking about the school shooting there in Georgia. Hey, Christopher Dotson, how you doing there? Thanks for tuning in. Hey, it sounds like they got a live band over here. So here's a plaza here. See, we're by the 311 South Wacker here. Yeah, they usually have bands and stuff here. Let's check this out. Where's the band at? They're over there. So here, let's head over this way. See, there's like whirligigs and stuff, like these little mobiles. I'm sure you've seen those. Look at that. Look at that. Look at all these little mobiles they got here spinning in the wind. Of course, they catch a lot of wind here around these tall towers. They're always spinning here, but let's check out the band here. People are sitting outside. Look at this plaza, and you can really see the Sears Tower once we get in this little green space here. So we're over by Wacker and Jackson. They got a live band here. And they got those chairs here too. Hey, Lambie T, how you doing there? Yeah, dig this music. Beetlejuice. Yeah, reggae.
I'm a traveler's down. Here I am, baby. Come and check me. Here I am, baby. Check me by the way. And you show me your hand, baby. Just take me by the way. And you show me your hand, baby. Just take me by the way. And you show me your hand, baby.
Yeah, playing great cover songs there. Got a nice band here playing it by the 311 South Wacker building. I would love to stay. I got to get back to the office. You know, I could have just camped out there and gave them a tip there and just recorded the concert, but we got to keep moving here. So we'll head over to the intersection here, but it's nice to see people sitting out here enjoying their lunch on such a beautiful day. Yeah, we'll cross the street here real quick. We got 20 seconds here. So this is Wacker Drive looking north there. You see they got the wide medians which allow for traffic to connect with Lower Wacker Drive further north there. And this is where Wacker Drive suddenly ends. Connects with the Eisenhower Expressway. There's the Sears Tower, look at that. And there's the Board of Trade, 311 South Wacker. We'll head across the street here. Try to get both these towers in here. Sears Tower, Willis Tower. Yeah, you can hear the nice reggae music over there. There's where the, see, that's the only part, that center tube there where it goes the full 1,400 feet straight up. And used to, they had a little rounded They updated the entrance. They added all this stuff, and the green roof. You see people sitting up there. There's a green roof on either side of the atrium that they added. That sounds like Pink Floyd. Wow. That's great. Gary, how you doing there? Yeah, I hope you're feeling better there, Julie. So we're heading up Wacker Drive here. We're right across from the Sears Tower. There's the full height there. Well, hopefully it'll get better slowly but surely there, Julie. Hang in there. And yeah, we'll head under this mojo. Thanks everybody for checking in with each other there. Thanks Gary for checking in with Julie there. And Darukan, how you doing there? You working from home? Hey, right by your office. Oh yeah, you work down here, but you're working from home today. Well, thanks Darukan. Thanks for tuning in there. Julie Reed, Lambie T, Cariello. So, let's see. Yeah, we'll cross the street right here. We're still on Wacker here. The office canyons of Wacker Drive here. Can I head? Yeah, let's head over to the. I think we can get behind this building and walk along the river here. So we'll walk along the South Branch there. So we'll leave the Sears Tower there. There it is. Look at that, Wacker Drive. We'll head over to the Union Station's right over here. I think we're on Adams. Yeah, they're still working on Canal Street there in front of the Union Station. Maybe we'll come back down there some other time. There's the new Harris Tower, BMO Harris Tower. Maybe it's just BMO. I don't know what they call it now. And they recently built that there. Well, recently for me, for 10 years, within the last 5 years. I lose track of time. How you doing? So here, look, they're kayaking here. Look at that. Kayaking in the South Branch here. There's a large barge heading across there. This is the South Branch of Chicago River. You got this nice seating here. Monica, how you doing there? Yeah. Good vibes all around. Yeah, that band had some good vibes there. Just digging the music there. Wish I could have stayed longer. Here's the, you see how the trains, both the Amtrak and the Metra, these buildings are built on air rights, and there's train yards underneath them, and they service Union Station and Ogilvy, which is right over there. And here, the South Branch, look at all the seating here. We were looking over towards Wacker Drive here, but we're over by the river. Look at all this seating. They got a bar out here. Yeah, South Branch. Sit out here in the big tables, have lunch with co-workers here. People still, some people, you know, most people are on a hybrid schedule. Yeah, perfect day to kayak. It's beautiful weather, 78 degrees. Maybe we're touching 80 here later today. So now we're heading up to Monroe Street, I think. And we'll head behind the Merc. Yeah, I better, let's see, it's 12:40. I better cut back across the loop so we can make it back. Maybe we'll just head straight across Monroe here. And we made it to the river and Sears Tower. The football-shaped tower there. Yeah, beautiful weather there. Christopher and Carrie and Monica. Yeah.
We know what type of boy we're taking.
So we're back at Wacker here. Let's see if we got the light here. I'm trying to see if I got enough time to. Yeah, we got plenty of time. 15 seconds here. We'll cross. This is the CME Center. That I call it the Mercantile Exchange, Chicago Mercantile Exchange, CME. The Merc. It's still the largest futures market in the world, larger than New York or London. It goes back to the Board of Trade, which where the futures market, the world's futures market for grain and cattle and everything, you know, it's concentrated such all the stuff from the hinterland got concentrated here on the railroads, and it created a futures market so you could time delivery and, you know, try to hedge your risk. Derivatives, Deloitte. So there it is, the CME. Two very simple modernist towers that, you know, mirror each other there. They got good feng shui at the bottom, but so here, let's head up to Madison. We can cut straight across Madison here. No, I want to head down Monroe because I want to see this nice plaza. There's a plaza. So here we'll head around the football here. I haven't see how there's a curve. If you look in plan, it's an almond-shaped, football-shaped site plan, but it creates this nice curving little colonnade here at the bottom here. Yeah, the rain. Perfect day. Yeah. That's why we got up and saw the sunrise this morning. It was a pleasant walk in, very cool and crisp. Look how they got little fountains in there. Got little fountains in the lobby there. Here we got the train going by. You can see it there. Just went by there. We'll go back under the L tracks here. We'll head east along Monroe back towards Michigan Avenue. We'll cut straight across the loop again. There goes the train there. We'll get out in the street here. You can maybe see it there. There, scenes of the city there. Yeah, having their lunch there. Oh, Azteca. So, which way we want to go here? Let's see if we can cross the street here if we get a break in the traffic. This used to be the AT&T building. Now it's something else because AT&T is no longer the primary tenant. You used to be able to walk through the bottom of it. The corporate security doesn't like it when I go through there. There's a big light well in there, a big atrium that's real tall. But we're just waiting to cross the street here. We're at Monroe and Franklin Street. There we got the light. El Azteca. You can see the merchandise mart. And if you look down this way, it's back to the Sears Tower. Once I get out of the sun here, I'll try to get you a glimpse of it here. There it is, Sears Tower. Look at that. See, we walked all the way around it. We saw it from all angles here. Nah, peace, Lisa. How you doing there? Mary Therese, Lorraine. Thanks for tuning in there. Yeah, Lisa, I saw your, you saw the Doobie Brothers, right? That was a good, did I say that right? Did I get the right band? Yeah, you got some nice concert footage there, playing their classic hits. Yeah, I'll meet Lisa at the confluence there by the Esplanade. Look at this nice little plaza here. Equinox. Yeah, we'll have to head by the Foxtrot there by Mariano Park there on Elm Street tonight. If I think about it, I don't know. We might go to the beach again too, so we might not be by there. Someone says they're going to reopen one of the Foxtrots, and I'm curious to see if they're going to keep it the same name or change it to something else. Alvin, how you doing there? Carrie, how you doing? Thanks for tuning in, everybody here. We're back at Wells Street. We'll cross. I keep hitting every light here. Usually Wells Street's not too hard to cross here. I think we can make it across if this car will just move. There we go. We got it. Look at that, heading under the Wells Street here. Look at this nice little park. They got a park here. This empty area. And I think this used to be, I'm glad this is a park. This was probably like a service parking lot at one time. Look at the L tracks there. So you got the nice fountain there. Nice little park in the middle of the loop here, or side of the loop. And look, only a 3-level parking garage. I can't believe they didn't go any higher than that, you know. if you're going to go through the trouble, some of the parking garages in the loop are like 15 stories tall, and this one's, or 20 stories tall, and this one's only 3. To me, it's underutilized space. Either build a taller parking garage or build something better there than a parking structure right next to a transit station. I guess it makes sense if it was at the end of the line, but it's at the center. Yeah, pizza. You meet Michael at the confluence there. Confluence of everything. The Esplanade. There we got the light here, so we'll cross LaSalle. To the right, we're going to get another spectacular view of the... Well, before that, I'll film the train going by. There's the train going by. Can't pass up the train going by. Scenes of the city here. Here, we'll head right across LaSalle Street and get the Board of Trade here. Look at that beautiful view to the Board of Trade here. We just came down this street, but we're crisscrossing it, heading back the other way. But here we'll head, we're still east on Monroe here. We'll go past the Italian Village. And we'll go past, I want to see if they're still doing construction on this Chase Plaza. That's kind of why I went this way. We saw some of the construction on the Thompson Center there. It's amazing. They got that glass curtain wall removed. You can see the structure of the atrium. Yeah, it's time of the season. Favorite Nebraska meal, a runza. What's a runza? That's awesome. Yeah, that parking garage that's out of place. It's not. It should be bigger. I don't know what. Maybe that's what you're talking about. There's the Hyatt Centric on the loop. Air rooftop bar. I wonder what that's like. Maybe I have to check that out sometime. There's a lot of rooftop bars with amazing views in all these hotels. Yeah, see, they're still working on the Chase Plaza. They got the sidewalk closed. So I guess we'll cross the street here really quickly, and we'll try to film it from the south side of the street. And I guess they're working on this plaza. This is the one. See, we're at Monroe and Clark. Look, they got the food truck here. There's that bell. Here's the Chase building, center of the loop. They got that sunken plaza, and they got that Marc Chagall mosaic, but it's behind the fence there, so we can't even get to it. So here we got the light here. So we'll check out the construction here. I guess they're redoing this plaza. I'll look into it. Maybe I'll see if I can find any renderings of what this is going to look like when they're finished with it. I don't know what they're doing to this plaza. But here we'll go by the Italian Village. Again, I think the Italian Village had something to do with the 1933 Century of Progress. And just like that Blick cuckoo clock building there by the Nederlander Theater, Chicago's oldest Italian restaurant here. I think they just added that sign. I guess the restaurant was here longer, 71 West Monroe. I need to research the history of the Italian Village here and why it's the oldest Italian restaurant. But here, there's that clock in the middle of that Chase Plaza there. McDonald's was a bar. Yeah, Bell Savings. That's what that bell's from. Thanks for the good information. So where the Walgreens is there on the corner of Clark and Monroe, yeah, it used to be Bell Savings and Loan, and that's what that sign is. That's why it's the bell. It's like the Liberty Bell. Thanks for the good information there, Dahmer. See, that's why I appreciate my fellow Chicagoans that know this stuff and feed me information. It's impossible for me to know everything. I was amazed watching Jen You Should Eat yesterday. She was doing such a great job because she knows more than I know about those buildings in Old Town. And she was given the name of the developer and when the buildings were built and she knew all the architectural styles and she knew what Jen knew what, and I don't even know this, what Flemish style brickwork, how the pattern of the brick, it's a very complex brick pattern. She was really in the details, which is great. She did a great job. And she responded to someone saying something bad about Chicago, and she won him over. The person apologized and said, yeah, Chicago's not as bad as I thought it was. I was like, you're rocking there, girl. That's amazing. She did a great job. Here, Hampton, majestic building here. CIBC Theater. Yeah, there's some historic buildings right here. You know, like these were built early part of the 20th century here. They're such well-built buildings. Look at that detail. Look at that detail. We would never add that much detail to building. Every single floor has terracotta embellishments on it. Look at that. And when Jon Stewart came to Chicago, just like Colbert came to Chicago to do their shows live when the convention was going on, Jon Stewart, there's a theater up by Southport and Lincoln. It's a new theater. It's called the Athenian. No, I can't say it right. It starts with an A, but there's a new theater up there, and I didn't know, it looks huge on the inside, but the building on the outside doesn't look that large. It's a recent theater. It's a whole group there. Here, we'll head up, well, I want to, oh, there's the L. Let's just film the L here. Look at that. So here we are. We'll go by the Palmer House. Yeah, Sharon, it goes both ways. Yeah, well, she gave me a shout out. I appreciate it there. And Jen, yeah, see, we need more Chicago-based live streamers. I'm so proud of Jay, City Walking Girl. I'm so proud of Jen, and You Should Eat, and I'm proud of Jeremy and all these more live streamers. And Jay's been doing it as long as I have, or you know, I know she wasn't able to live stream on TikTok until we got her over 1,000 there, which was great. And thanks everybody for following all these other live streamers. We even got, you know, ones I don't even, I'm learning about that are blowing up, like on this, you know, we saw Big Sean, he lost his account, and now he's back, so I followed him. We got Big Glacier Keys there, he's blowing up. Of course, Darren Monroe, his account's blowing up. All the marketing and political content he's got, it's amazing. And these people post like 20 times a day. It's amazing the volume of content they're putting out there. And it's interesting here. You bought a brownie from the Palmer House? Hey, that's good, Lisa. Yeah. Yeah. So Dahmer, that's a good idea. From last week on YouTube, we walked through the Palmer House. I went up the escalator and we filmed the ceiling. I'll cut that out and post it to YouTube so you can see it. I would love to go in there. We've gone in there several times. I know Dahmer's talking about the beautiful interior of the Palmer House. I'm on a schedule here. I'm 12:55. I got to get back to work. And so I don't have enough time. I got a day job. And so I don't know what day it was last week, but I'll try to cut out that footage of the Palmer House. And we've gone in there so many times over the past 2 years. Just like, have you seen the inside of the Marquette building? You know, they got that elevator lobby and that mother of pearl mosaic. And then, of course, the Palmer House, the amazing lobby space there. And then there used to be, and of course, this was not politically correct, but there used to be a tiki bar in the basement, Trader Vic's, is that what it was called? But that shut down like 20 years ago. But I remember drinking there. I remember going there in late 90s, 2000s. There was still that tiki bar at the bottom of the Palmer House Hilton there. But here we are over by Michigan Avenue, and we'll cruise up Michigan Avenue, and I got to get back to work here. We're going by the University Club here. And We'll head over to Michigan Avenue here. Sounds like we got some live bands here. Got sirens, a lot of noise here, so it's hard for me to concentrate. Yeah. Yeah, thanks, Michael. But yeah, I know there's always so much to see. Look at this. So here's Michigan Avenue, Artist to Chicago, honorary Ed Paschke Way. Ed Paschke's an artist, Chicago artist, amazing, colorful, wonderful blues guitarist over there. I wish I could linger. See, it's just amazing, you know, every day the scenes of city life that just surround us here. The University Club, the Monroe Building, the Pritzker Military Museum's gone. They consolidated it. It used to be a military museum there. There, they're spitting out the water. So there's the Crown Fountain there. If I zoom in, you see how it's spitting out the water there. So we won't catch the next cycle here. We'll just quickly walk by the Bean here. We were here this morning, and we'll hit it on the way back here. But there's the Crown Fountain. They're spitting out the water just in time. Still a beautiful sunny day to catch the Crown Fountain there. There it goes. See, the Chicagoans have their faces there, and people volunteered to put their face up there. No, that's okay, Dahmer. No, I appreciate that. No, that's why you're already helping us out a lot with the good info, and you're right. If I wasn't on a time schedule, I would have showed that, and I got it. And there, look at the rainbow there. You see the rainbow in the water, the mist. No matter where I go, there's always someone else to film. Dahmer, you know, people, you know, wonder why I went to the sub only on TikTok. And it wasn't, you know, I am happy that the trolls are out of the equation, but it also was, we would constantly get a stream of new people that would ask the same things that was asked before. And I understand that. It's the nature of live streaming. People are new. TikTok really pushes. But people, every day, 100 times, why do you walk so much? Why is Chicago crime so bad? What's your favorite pizza? And then people over and over, did you go to this? I'm like, yeah, I went to it yesterday. And then the next day, did you go to this? And then no matter where you go, someone's like, and they're just trying to make suggestions. They're trying to give me feedback about what they want me to film. They'll be like, did you go to this? Yeah, I got a rerun. They won't watch the rerun. And then the next day, did you go to this? Or whatever, you know, and it's just, it would always interrupt my flow. And, you know, if I was a better live streamer, I would learn just to ignore it, you know, like Zen Master Chief and stuff, where he just like ignores the negative stuff and doesn't let him affect him. I would let it affect me because it's hard not to. You internalize it. You're like, why is this person saying this? People that don't even know you, you know. People would put their political yard signs in my comments. You know, I had a good group of moderators that would block that, and then people would get hurt. Their feelings would get hurt. Oh, I got muted from the chat. Welcome to TikTok. TikTok is not free speech. It's monetized speech. We all want it to be free speech. It's not. Even for me, the narrator, I'm constrained in a straitjacket of things I can talk about and things I can't talk about. And people don't understand it. And they're like, why aren't you talking about this? Because I'll get banned from TikTok. That's why if I talk about it. I've been banned, but I mean, I had a whole account deleted at 38,000 followers. Just delete it for no reason. They didn't give me a reason. They were like, you know what you did? I'm like, what did I do? They're like, you violated our terms and conditions. Which one? You got 10,000. They wouldn't tell you because it's a robot that did it. There's the Great Bean of Chicago. I don't have time to go through here. We did this morning. But here, look, see how much more crowded it is. It's much more crowded this morning. Or they're much more crowded today than at noon than it was this morning when we went here. But thanks for tuning in, everybody. Appreciate it. Hey, look at that nice group shot there. Yeah, there's always people taking photos here. Very popular spot here. But hey, Millennium Park. C101. Yeah, thanks, Julie. Thanks for understanding. You know what I'm talking about. Yeah, so many knowledgeable people in the lunch bunch. I agree. Yeah. Where should you live? Yeah. Yeah, people would ask me about how. That was another question I got all the time. You know, not just Americans, but everybody. How much does this cost? How much does that house cost? How much is the rent? They think I was like a real estate agent. I said, we got, you know, talk to Chicago Rentals. We got lots and lots of real estate agents you can connect with. And lots of real estate agents on TikTok. People send me, it's a good way to see the interior of some of these buildings, because they do like these beautiful like overviews of the spaces, you know, walk you through all the rooms. Yeah. Burn book. Yeah, I'll look into that. Swisher's book, Kara Swisher's. I'll look into that, because yeah, it's affecting society. I mean, society has changed, and we've gone through several social media iterations. We're like in the third wave of it, because at first it was Twitter. It was just like, you know, email and text messages and Twitter tweets. And then Twitter became visual and video too. But then it was like Facebook with, you know, the Web 2.0, where, you know, that's where content creators started, and Instagram. But now we're like in like 3.0, where it's TikTok. It's all reels and short form video and interactive real time live streaming like this. Twitch, TikTok, and then YouTube and Instagram had to scramble and do like TikTok clones. So that's why they created reels and shorts, because they were losing out. And that's why we're like in the third wave here of social media. I don't know what she calls it in her book. I may be way off. That's my own theory. But good. I think I'll like that book. At least I'll look into it. Zuckerberg, Jobs, Musk. They just got too much power. They just got too much power. You know, corporations are great, but they're people that never die. They're a person on paper. And with AI, it's just too much power, you know. And I don't even know if they can be regulated, because, you know, and they're at the center of everything in our society. And so positive, negatives, everything. What do I always say? Now you know what I mean. Technology is a trade-off. Think of nuclear energy, the promise of nuclear energy, but then we got the nuclear bomb. You know, internet, it's a great thing, but it's also a dangerous thing. You know, it's just automobiles are great, but you can get injured in a car wreck. You know, trains were the same way. You get run over by the train, you get run over by progress. You know, Randolph, I've been run over by progress. I've been left behind here. Yeah, the greenery. Yeah, there's got to be the park district. I've seen people. I've got videos of people watering the hanging baskets, and people cleaning the sidewalk and watering the flowers there in Lincoln Park. It's hard to find though. Yeah, I don't know if they do it at night or when I'm not streaming. But here, we'll head back to work here. Yeah, the opportunity for effective and purposeful see, it's too late. Now it's too late. Yeah, the genie's out of the bag, and society's already been damaged for good or for bad. And we got a whole generation. The pandemic accelerated all these trends. Amazon, work from home, you know, people interacting virtually instead of in real life because of safety concerns, fear of disease, you know, or communicable disease, you know. I don't know. Or maybe just ease of use. The phones got so good that it's all right there at our fingertips, and I'm using it right now. What my phone is my whole video production. You know, it's like Back to the Future, where Doc looks at the camcorder that somehow got transferred back in time, with everything inside that car got transferred back in time, and he's like, oh, a whole movie production studio right in this little box. Well, we got it in our phone right now. Oh, they got so much money coming in, Christopher. We know it. They're just raking in the money. They're making money off of you. They're making money off of me. You know, it's not just advertising. They make money off of our content. Yeah, they provide us great tools and the vehicle to get our content out there. But, you know, it's a trade-off. And we're not even level players at the bargaining table. They have all the power. They could change the terms and conditions at any time. It just shows how, you know, they could ban us at any time for any reason. It's in their terms and conditions. They don't even have to have a reason, you know. And we need an internet bill of rights. But we'll talk about that some other time. I got to get back to work. Thanks everybody for tuning in here. I don't even have time to say goodbye to everybody. Have a great day, everybody. Thanks for tuning in. And we'll check out some of the other stuff later there. Thanks everybody for tuning in. Enjoy this great weather. We'll see you on TikTok tonight after 5. And maybe we'll check out the ducks tonight. Okay? Talk to you later. See you everybody. Thanks everybody. We'll talk to you later. Thanks a lot. See you, Christopher, John James, Julie, Lambie T, Pizza Lisa. See, I said I didn't have time. Now I'm doing it. Carrie. We'll see you all later there. Sharon, thanks everybody. We'll talk to you.